Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're here. We did it. We've arrived. We done survived. We made it to the stuff. We made it to the things. Hello. Greetings. Salutations all. Hanky doke. Intro with a disappointment pack right out the gate. Seconds after we hit it. That was nuts, actually. Well done, intro. Well done. That was frighteningly fast. I am mildly concerned. Mildly concerned. It's nothing. It's not even like a medium-sized concern. It's a mild one. But yeah, we're here, gang. We did the thing. It's good to see you. How devil stuff has things. I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope we're doing okay. Big yawn. Big yawn. Welcome. And Judge is here. How you doing, Judge? It's good to see you. Welcome. I hope the time zones have been kind to you, Judge. I hope they been kind to you. Mel is here. Hello, Mel. Not on my PC, but I got you on Rumble. Because you're a gem, and I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Winds. Oh, how you doing, Wind? Welcome. Can I call you Wind? It's a pleasure indeed to have you in. I'm bowing in reverence here, but you can't see it. Not for another 12, 11, 10. Oh my word. The countdown, it's happening. It's all coming together. And Dizzy's back. Hiya, Dizzy. Long time no see. The pleasure indeed is mine to see you twice in one day, new friend. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And yes, Wind, welcome. A pleasure indeed to make your acquaintance. To all of you lovely humans out there. Cheers to you. We've made it to Saturday night. We've done it. You've made it to week's end, and that's no small thing. So I made a Hemingway. We have grapefruit on hand at the moment, and so I was like, you know what? We're doing a Hemingway. Yes, we are. Hemingway daiquiri. Recipes in the Discord. If you're at all interested in making the drinks that I make for stream, you can find them all in the Discord. So this is the Hemingway. It's quite yummy. I mean, I haven't taste tested it yet, so maybe I messed it up. Maybe it's not going to be yummy at all. Maybe it's going to be woeful. Maybe it's going to be disgusting. Let's see. Or it's going to be friggin' delicious. No, that's super yummy. I balanced it slightly differently this time. I experimented a little bit. That's a triple, by the way, in case you're like, what the? That's a giant. It's a triple, okay? Because, one, it's delicious. Two, it's friggin' hot. And three, it's a long stream. So we're gonna see what we can do about having that bad boy last us for a minute or two. That's the plan at any rate. That's the plan. Is this page not loading? What is happening? What are we even doing, Rumble? What are we doing, Rumble? What are we doing? But yes, it's very good. I used an extra measure of grapefruit juice. I decided for a little extra tartness, and then I cut back on probably a quarter, maybe a fifth, not very much, of the dem or a simple syrup. So yeah, it's a little less sweet than it otherwise would be, and a little more tart, and I quite like it. I was kind of going for that. I didn't really want the sweetness with the heat. I thought the tartness would be a little more, I don't know, refreshing, and it's technically not, but it's nice. It's nice. It's very nice. So yes, the Hemingway daiquiri, ladies and gentlemen. Very good indeed. Very good. How you doing? How you doing, guys? How's the time zones treating you guys? Caleb, that was a great talk last night. Oh, I took it more abstractly than intended. That hyper-realism aspect helped me with problems unrelated to the topic at hand. I thought of it in abstract ways as well, my friend. Many. And if you want to chat about it on Wednesday, I'm down, dude. I am down. Yeah, no, like I said this morning, last night's talk was not nearly as comprehensive as it could have been, or even as comprehensive as I would have liked. But I will be expanding on many of the ideas in it in the weeks to come. So I will be using it as a launching off for a lot of examples, a lot of things that we're going to be talking about in the weeks ahead for the masterclass on Friday nights, you guys. I will be referencing it and using a lot that was in there. But yes, it was by no means exhaustive. And that's because there was a ton that really had to do with dating explicitly. And that would have been stepping all over my toes for the rest of the dating portion. So, here we are. Yeah, don't self-terminate like Hemingway. Yeah. We can do this the easy way or the Hemingway. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Luce, it's good to see you again. Good morrow. Again. Hope that it was kind to you, the intervening hours. Yeah, I'm glad to have a drink in hand, fresh out of the freezer. Yep, I made it a little bit early. Thank goodness. It means I got to be on time. Imagine, right? Imagine being on time. And I got to just chuck it in the freezer, which is nice. If you're doing it with a drink that's like got really heavy dilution, or certainly one that's on the rocks, then you run into a little bit of trouble because then the thing is an ice cube. But this one is mostly rum. So not too worried about it freezing. Yeah, this is a light rum. Again, recipes in the Discord, but this is a light rum, maraschino liqueur, grapefruit juice, lime juice, and light rum. And a giant swath of grapefruit peel. A huge swath of grapefruit. You can see that thing. That's a big old critter. It do be sour. It's very good, very good. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian is here. Hello, all the platforms. I appreciate you. Got myself a cast iron skillet. And if it rusts, there's a skill issue, not a skillet issue. We own a cast iron skillet, and I gotta say, I have not done the work, because it's like having a pet, right? Having a cast iron skillet for the uninitiated, it's like having a pet. It requires your attention, it requires your care, it requires specific care, and if you treat it well and you care for it correctly, it's apparently great, and you can do all sorts of things with it, and it's a family heirloom, hooray. But I don't have time for any more pets, like given like the plant situation. But also, when we did it, like we did everything like correctly, it imparts a flavor on the food. That's the problem. Is like, yeah, that's the built up stuff that's on the pan, Gus. Yeah, that's great. You got the oil and everything baked. It imparts a flavor and a smell. Like we did, I want to say it was cornbread? Cast iron cornbread? Like one of the classic cast iron ideas. You put the batter in there, you bake the thing, and then like, okay, great. Now, the cornbread that I make, that's my mom's recipe of cornbread from her grandma, is delicious. It's unbelievably good. Everybody has that cornbread, and they're like, holy crap, why is it so good? Because it's made with love. So we tried that in a cast iron skillet, and that flavor that comes off of the skillet, like it was like an oil flavor, and it really made the cornbread sort of oily. I don't know how else to describe it, but I did not like it. I did not care for it. Did not care for it. More like a horse. It's a partner. I got you. You don't want your eggs tasting like fish? Yeah. Bald-headed great granny, that's right. That's right. How you doing, Guns? How's you? How's stuff? How's things? How's the time zones treating you? Welcome back. Welcome. Good pleasure indeed to have you. I hope that you're all well. But yeah, I don't know. I can't. Maybe it's a skill issue indeed. I suspect that's what it is. But I've never gone back to it, Caleb. I've never gone back to it. It's sitting somewhere collecting dust. So, I don't know. I've got friends who have tried, and they've gone down that, and it's just like, And I mean, the alternative isn't great, right? We're now learning that the Teflon, the anti-stick stuff, you know, comes off, and then that's not good for you, and yada yada. So, okay. So, why not use ceramic? So I'm like, I'll lean towards ceramic myself, so I'll use ceramic. I don't know. Seems like a lot of work, and again, skill issue on my part for sure, but no. Doing all right tonight. Fires of Rubicon. Is that Warhammer? While I drink my coffee. Oh, been thinking about methods of turning mining rigs and data hubs as heat resonators for indoor farms. Like using the excess heat waste to heat symbiotically a grow area. Is that what you're talking about? There was a there was an implement in one of my first cars in a Camaro that I owned called, God, what was it called? I was a thermo something. Anyways, what it did was it captured the excess heat, and this was it was like a 92 Camaro. It was a 25th anniversary rally edition. 92. It had this, it captured the excess, the heat waste from the engine, and it used that as heat for the car. So if you turned on the heater, the first thing it would do is vent the engine, excess engine heat into the cabin. And it was really nice. And so, yeah, I can't remember what that system or implement was called, but something like that. You use the heat waste to actually put it to work instead of it just dissipating. You put it to work somewhere. Huh? Makes sense to me. The oil from the cast iron is normally known as au jus sauce. Yeah, that's what it is. The au jus, baby. Dunk that French dip in there. Let's get it. Stainless steel and cast iron are of choice in my home. Yep, good for you. Good for you, Guns. The cast iron. I know it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. I don't know what to tell you, but I like the ceramic one. It's non-stick. I don't need to do anything to it. It's ceramic, so it's completely inert and harmless. I don't know. You already got a partner and you already got pets. That's fair, Caleb. That is fair. And it's fair. Heat resonators and radiators. Yeah. Helly! Ooh, hello, sir. Hello. Twice in one day. How lucky can one guy be? Hope the intervening hours have been kind to my friend. I hope they've been. Acoustic dampening and thermal capture and release into soil to feed carbon scrubbers and produce. Yep. Capture the excess. Put it to work. Don't let it be wasted. I gotcha. I have a friend who he's a mechanical engineer. He worked for an eco company here in town that would catch excess heat waste from factories through smokestacks or whatever it is, and it would capture first carbon, and then it would put the excess heat to use doing something else. It was like a secondary turbine or something like that. So it would generate power that would feed back into the system and reduce the overall cost of said system. I can't remember. I think its chief purpose was carbon capture, though, because it's supposed to be like a green project. Because I'm like, well, now you have a second turbine that's feeding back into the first. You don't capture more energy than you spend. That's not how it works. Otherwise, we'd have perpetual motion machines and unlimited free energy. So I don't remember. I wasn't the engineer. I don't know. Stainless steel, you just wait for them to preheat, and they're basically non-stick. Right. They gotta be hot, baby. They gotta be hot. Yeah, we use the ceramic. We still have a couple of non-stick ones, but they're like new. The issue with the non-stick stuff was like if you scratch it and it starts to flake off, like that's when it was a problem. We have like brand new ones that we never used, so it's like, oh, we're gonna keep using these until they start falling apart, and then we'll chuck them and stick with the ceramic or whatever. I don't know. Anti-tilt. Caleb, you don't gotta tell me twice. Don't gotta tell me twice. Golly, that's freaking yummy. Woo! The Hemingway, you guys, very good. But to each their own. Yeah. Someday, I know that it's a skill issue. Someday I'll get on y'all's level and I'll have a cast iron. I don't know. Lowers the carbon footprint of high-tech stuff to put green spaces over them. Kind of awesome, but there's also a cooling system I'm working on too. Ancient Greeks invented it. Oh, fun. Fun. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, I laughed at... When I first got into plants, we specifically got plants because I was having cigars outdoors while my stream for Gus Talks. And it was like, oh yeah, plants filter air, right? That's a known thing. Everybody knows plants filter air. Turns out that is a bunch of bollocks. Like, that is not at all in the way that people picture it. Like, technically, they could capture some things, but the way that we picture that working is completely false. Like, it's not even close. You picture having a snake plant in your house is going to capture all of the bad, whatever, the CO2 or whatever toxins are in the air and smoke particles, and absolutely not. It's totally not a thing. The NASA study that everybody points to, the NASA study cycled the air through this totally impractical machine that nobody has in their home, and it cycles through the dirt and the root system and then the foliage. Like, the complete cycle includes the dirt. It includes all of the microbiome of the dirt and everything else. They're like, yeah, it's the plants. I'm like, you don't think the dirt had anything to do with it? You can go back. Any of you who are any sort of scientifically inclined or can read a diagram, you can look back at the original diagrams that NASA, like, outlined and detailed all this stuff to show their findings that everybody bases that on. And it is bollocks. It's super impractical, first of all. Like, to cycle the air through the dirt. Because they had like a pump and everything. Like, they had a fan that was cycling it and all this jazz. It does not just happen naturally in the room. And for the amount that they filter the air, you could say, oh, well, okay, the plants are respirating. Day and night cycle and all of that jazz. They open up and they breathe. And sure. To include the dirt and the roots that do a lot of the breathing, especially with air roots from aeroids and so forth. That's how it breathes. Okay, great. You would need so many plants that it didn't make any sense. You have a snake plant in the corner. It's doing literally nothing. It is doing statistically negligible, non-zero, but statistically insignificant work forever. And that will never change. It ain't a thing. It ain't a thing. So we got plants under these auspices, and it's not a thing. But if you did create some sort of structure where there was the excess waste that literally went underneath the green space, that went up through their substrate and into their root, sure, you could engineer such a system. It also needs to be a loop system where you're able to water up above and there's a place for the water to drain below. So it creates a very complex and not at all space efficient use of space. It is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So, no. Yeah. Recycling energy that was wasted anyways? Yes. Yeah. If you break the laws of thermodynamics, would you be fined? In indoor rainforest. Correct! Have to use them the right way. You need a whole green wall to scrub air. Not enough. The dirt has a huge part to play in filtering air and water. Yes, huge even, indeed. Yeah, a green wall isn't enough. It needs to be the amount of square footage of greenery that you would need in order to have a measurable, not even like a good, a measurable impact is so much that it's a rainforest. Your house becomes unusable as a house because now it's a rainforest. So what was the point? Like, there's that YouTuber who tested this too. That was all long after I had figured all this stuff out and had read the studies and had complained about this publicly many times. There's that YouTuber who did the video of, could the space station or whatever use plants to cycle the air and keep you alive? Could if you were trapped in space and you had plants in space, could you have plants generate enough oxygen such that you could live? And the answer is technically kind of maybe yes. but not in any practical way. Not in any practical way whatsoever. And so those are very interesting videos. I believe it's 2 videos. They're a little longer. I want to say they're like half an hour each. But they are telling indeed. And so give those a look. It'll be very interesting to you. Very interesting to you. Oh, my lurks are not current. Who the hell are you and why are you? Okay. Whatever. And you ended, and you ended. Oh, everybody ended. Okay, well. Okay, we do this. We gotta pull up D, because D went live. Because D went live, baby. We gotta take care of D, because she's a sweetheart. Because she's a sweetheart. Party animals. Ah, yes, party animals. That ridiculous game. Alright, let's see here. What's happened? What's go on? Trap, how you doing, Trap? What are you talking about? We're talking about plant ridiculousness, Trap. Lots of plant ridiculousness before we jump into the game here. Yeah, cycling air and purification and all that crap. Yep.
As far back as I can remember,
what?
I always wanted to be a gangster.
Ben, I'm grateful for the follow. I take follows quite seriously, Ben. I aim to earn it. Between the silly and the serious, I aim to earn it. But also, how do I have the pleasure of making y'all's acquaintance? To what do I owe it? How's a guy like me get to be so lucky? How'd you find our humble little corner of the interwebs? That's not the button I meant to push. To what do I owe the pleasure? That's the button I meant to push. Very annoying. Very embarrassed. Very embarrassed. But Trap makes a lot of good points, you guys. We could be talking about Minecraft. Not Minecraft, mind you. This one's mine. It's a hashtag BYOC. Bring your own craft. This one's not... Well, this one's mine. This one's mine. It turns out. This is the one. It's not much, I gotta say. Minecraft is kind of embarrassed. It's kind of shameful, kind of shambly, given that it is indeed my first build, and I've been working on it for a long kicking time. It's kind of embarrassed because of how long I have been working on this with very little to show for it. So, we're gonna see how this go. I'll give you guys a quick tour and you guys can see how it's going. It's like losing weight by clipping your pinky toenail. Yeah. Even used optimized algae. I know it, Caleb. In a perfect world, that's right, Allie. You need like 10 times the space for the algae than you need for the humans. Correct. It's totally impractical. The green wall in a 900 square foot lounge was doing work. But yeah, it was pavilion wall. That's gorgeous, yep. We need the restructured living dwellings and properties to accommodate more personal spaces. Correct. It becomes totally impractical. It's like, yeah, if you're strolling through a rainforest, it'll handle your cigar. Otherwise, your house needs to be a rainforest. It's a whole to-do. So, okay, this is the hovel, you guys. This is it. This is the hovel. It ain't much. But it's honest work. I don't know, that's basically it. This is it. This is the hovel. This is Pferdfleisch. The cave horse, the terribly rare cave horse species. Not easy to come by. Not easy to come by, the cave horse. It's a whole to do. Oh, we've got random foodstuffs down here because this is where I set up and got all my initial everything. This is Schnee, our guard dog. Schnee might be dead. Oh, you're not. Oh my gosh, I had written you off. Schnee, pat. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of random foodstuffs down here. How do I... Okay, that's how. Food. I'm gonna restock on food as long as I'm here. It seems... Tell you what, we're gonna take... that. Yeah, we got random food and livestock. Not dead stock. This stuff is indeed living. Yeah, this is the hovel. This is the hovel. I gotta remember what I was doing and how to play this video game because I always forget. So we have mines down below. This is how could I forget? My boy, Mamir. That's Mamir, my lad, my boy, Mamir. There he is. We got lava. We have a wall now that I don't recall having put there, so someone else must have put it there. I have a hole. That goes down a very long ways. Yeah. I don't remember where this goes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I look a bad guy. That's crazy. So yeah, this is the hovel. This was sort of where everything started. This was my home base. I found an intact geode, and that's kind of nifty, I guess. People tell me that that's nifty, that it's rare. And I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. This is the hovel. There are many like it. But this one is Gus's. That's true. This one do be mine. So yeah, I cleared out all the space. And that goes down, yeah, a little ways. That goes down some. There's lava and death down there. Yeah, I could show you a little bit of that. That goes down here. So this was because I needed to do mines for deep slate. I have a lot of deep slate, it turns out, because I need to build. I needed to build my plan. This all opens up to that area over there. My plan was to build, and is still to build, Oricon. This is my first build. So yeah, it goes down into the lava. And the, I don't remember what that stuff's called. And then that goes down all the way down to the bedrock where I got all my deep slate. So, lots of work to do all of that. And that was to get the materials I needed to build Oricon. I got a lot of copper along the way, as you can see. Anyways, this goes up, and this is our staircase, our dual sort of staircase here. That goes up to, yeah, we have a bit of a rainforest in here. A bit of one, a bit. Yeah, so we have some trees down in here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I fell. I illuminated the whole cave because I was sick of monsters attacking me. So, yeah, we got the whole cave. And we got some trees. And then this goes up and out. And this was my first little hole in the ground. This is the one. Ate the thing. And there you have it. This was the very first hole we punched in a mountain. When first we set out... Oh. Hey, look. It's the dude. Look at him over there, minding his own business. How you doing, my guy? How you doing, fella? How you doing, sir? I don't remember if I'm supposed to do something about that, but my Arc Raider's brain says snap hook on top of it and deadline it, and that's probably not what we want. Oh, look, it's raining, but just there. So yeah, this is the hovel. This is where it began, and then this is how it started, and then this is how it's going. On down. Vamp! Hello, my legendary friend. It's good to see you. How am I doing? I'm doing alright after getting a night of decent sleep for the first time in a spell. It was cool last night, and so I actually got to sleep. A Christmas miracle, if you were to ask me. If you always was to ask me. Okay, now, here's where the actual build is taking place. This is the build. This is the space where all of it's going down. This is where the magic is happening. This is the dig site. So yes, all of that effort was to get us to here, but now I gotta clear out all the space so that we can actually utilize it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing! Mines being crafted, plans for a soul sand elevator. I don't know what that means. So no. So no, Los. Just a bit of copper, just a bit. Very good to hear. Yeah, I slept alright. I did okay by it. How are you doing, Vamp? How are you? So anyways, this is the space, you guys. We are clearing it out, layer by layer, so that we can utilize the space properly. So I cleared up to the bedrock because I need a whole lot of space. So I cleared out all that crap up in there, which was a pain in the keister. Of course something is shooting at me. And because something is shooting at me, it's the reason we did this. We then worked down one layer at a time to make it so that the big, giant, angry freaking marshmallows can't spawn in here. So one layer at a time did we go down, 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 down to clear out the space. It kind of keeps going. This is more. And yeah, we're almost down to the lava. We're almost there. And so the whole goal was to clear this down, and then we'll just start TNTing it, I guess, because I will have already cleared out all the goodness. I already got all of the ancient debris and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And now we're listening to nice Zelda lo-fi jazz club music while we do it. So this is the plan, is hacking away. That's the plan. That's the whole plan. And now you know the plan, which is terribly exciting. And actually, I need to do this. Turn up this a little bit. There we go. Okay. A little dark. A little dark. So, now, I don't actually recall if we already punched another layer down. So we're going to go find out. I'm dealing. Had a bad breakup 2 weeks ago. A lot of down emotions, but I'm on the upside, I hope. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Vamp. Breakups are hard. Breakups are hard no matter what, huh? I am sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it. Glad to have you here amongst friends. Yeah. How's the kids doing? How's the kiddos? We're working our way back to the beacon, you guys, so we can mine faster. It should be within range, no? Am I crazy? Am I not within range of that thing? I guess not. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Now, I need to keep an eye on the pickaxe health. That's a real to-do. Because it turns out that I do a pretty bad job of keeping an eye on pickaxe health. Hey, look, there it is. And I tend to risk breaking my freaking cool kid netherite pickaxe, and that is no good, you guys. It's no good to break a netherite pickaxe. Ask me how I know. Yeah, I may or may not have done it. Several times now, in fact. Several times now. It ain't great, I'm not gonna lie. It's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Elevator uses a waterfall with a soul sand block to make air bubbles, push you up, so you can have rising column. A normal waterfall brings you down to the bottom of the cave safely. That sounds familiar. And by familiar, I mean I am certain that the other people on this server have put into practice such a thing. Dear Luce. Yes. Not me, though, because I'm a noob and a plebeian and I don't... Yeah. Ah! Crap. Hey. Hey, get away from me. What are you even... Well, there's a hole here. Turns out... Wow. Okay. Well, now I gotta try and find my way out of here. Great. This just goes deeper. That's not particularly helpful. Oh my gosh. Where'd he go? Did he fly away? Where'd he go? I didn't kill him. Alright, I'm confused. They're vanishing. Are they ghosts? I'm puzzled. Listen, I don't know how this video game works, you guys. Alright, we're not gonna mess with this. We're just gonna go the hell back the way we came. That's the plan. Okay. Yeah, look, we made it out. We're heroes or something. Or something. We're just gonna him. Oh, I actually need to be down one layer, don't I? That's embarrassing. Hello? police? Liara! Well, well, well. Listen, Liara, I'm grateful as heck for the raid. It means an awful heckin' lot. I take raids quite seriously, Liara. Take raids quite seriously indeed. How are you doing? You've heard me say this before, though. You know this. How you doing, Liara? How's the time zones treating you? How's the stuff? How's the things? This is not a safe place for me to... That's embarrassing. Imagine being a real streamer. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. It's terribly embarrassing. Listen, it's terribly embarrassing. But I want to know. I want to hear all the stuff, Lyra. How are you? How was your stream? And I want to hear the sales pitch. Very importantly, I want to hear the sales pitch. When people humor me and go give a vibe check to thee. What will they find? What will they find? What do you get up to on the internet? That's the question. What do you get up to on the interwebs, and then when? When do you do it? Hello. Hi, Liara. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How'd your stream go? How's the stuff? All the news that's fit to print. I want to hear it. Welcome. A very good pleasure indeed to welcome you back. Sorry for pasting the URL instead of rating. What? What do you mean? I didn't see anything pasted. What do you mean? Where? Did it get filtered out? I don't see a URL. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know it. Disappointment pack for intro. Okay. We got you. Got you, intro. Got you. They sometimes despawn, aka cease to exist. Mouse knows things, you guys. Also, hi, Mouse. Hello, hello. Mouse. Boom. Move a command for mouse. Gotta call out that mouse when we sees the mouse. It's true. It's true. Stream was good. Rusty Lake Roots. I don't know this one. On my side, I did. It did not come across on my side. It did not. It did not, Liara. It did not. But yeah, it's good to see you. Gang, if you don't remember Liara, Liara is the one with the cool detective anthropomorphized cat VTubing model. The one that's very detective, very sharply dressed, very sharply dressed. That's the one. It's the one. That's not a proper sales pitch, though. You're going to have to hear it from Liara. You're going to have to hear it straight from the madame's mouth. It can't be me. Can't be me. I will do a disservice and nothing but. It would be unworthy indeed. So yeah, I want to hear the sales pitch. What do you get up to, and then what's your schedule like? When can people find you live? What's your next stream? All this stuff. I want to hear. I want to hear. Thought I messed up. Nope, you did great. Thank you. No, thank you, Intra, for all that you do. I appreciate you. Phew, it's a point-and-click horror puzzle game. A horror puzzle game. Well, that sounds right up your alley, doesn't it? It sounds right up your alley. What I know, gang, is that per the very Sherlockian, the Holmesian, looking with the magnifying glass sort of deal, it's a lot of puzzling. And also horror. We say horror because otherwise it's horror. And this is, I mean, I guess it's not really a family friendly, but it's kind of a family friendly, so we don't say that, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got it. Next stream is going to be Tuesday, 6:30 PM Central, 4:30 PM my time, right before I go live. Going to be doing a collab on Faz with a couple of other people. Very fun, very excited. Love that for you. And that's also my next stream, 5 PM Pacific, 7 PM your time. Right? Is that right? Is the math? Yeah, 7 PM your time. And I may play Apex on Tuesday. I'm leaning toward it because apparently there's a patch coming out and they're restoring Pathy to some form of his former greatness, which we'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, lots of puzzling. There you go, gang. So again, I never asked anybody to blindly follow. I understand keeping your follows clean, but you'd be doing me a personal kindness if you guys go do a vibe check on Madame Liara. It would mean an awful lot. An awful lot indeed. Madam, I'm grateful indeed to have you. I hope that you've been well. The time zones have been kind. We are playing Minecraft. Not Minecraft, Minecraft. This one's mine. It's hashtag BYOC. Bring your own craft. So here we are. This is us crafting or something. That's the bridge. that is sort of working its way over here. Ow! Hey! Oh, stupid bollocks! I swear, those stupid things. Where is it? Where is it? Point them out! Stupid creature. Creature. Lighting me on fire. It's heckin' rude is what it is. Anyhow, this is it. This is the work. This is where it's happening, Cap. This is where it's going down. So I'm cutting down layer by layer by layer by layer so that the enemies can't kill us. Because when they kill us, it sucks, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't appreciate all of the dying that comes with it. Oh, I got too far away again. Man, I have to be more mindful of this beacon thing. Huh! We gotta run quickly. We gotta clear the corner. Clear the corner quick! Quick! We're running, Jenny. We are running. It's gonna wear off. It's gonna wear off, but we're making a good dent. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We got there. We did it. Ah, high fives, you guys. High fives all around. Whoosh. We did it. Been well, ready to sit back and watch a bit of Minecraft. Aw, I love that. I'm glad to have you. Glad indeed to have you. Yeah, we are doing our level best to clear out this space. It's been a project and a half. That's lava. That's a shame. Just getting burnt alive. That's good. That's great even. I guess I should eat this so it stops killing me. Yeah. I don't... It's not... I'm not great at this game, you guys. I'm not. I just ain't... Oh, look, it's that place. Right. Forgot we found that and then promptly forgot about it. So I need to actually go like this because I'm gonna have to clear out this space and I can't be buggered to be dealing with baddos. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right. It's gonna cut into that whole thing. That's not great, actually. So we gotta do this. We gotta kind of clear out the whole space, and that's just gonna go right up to that hole. We're gonna end up cutting through that whole dungeon, aren't we? The whole heckin' thing. And that's crazy work. That's crazy work. I fell again. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, listen. I didn't have time to replace those blocks because I needed to... Listen. One day, you guys... No, actually, that's a fib. I say one day I'm going to be good at this game, but that is just... Them's just friggin' fibs. And I don't like fibbing to you. I don't like fibbing to you. I'll tell you instead. The truth! Which is... it's never going to be terribly impressive. What you see around here with Minecraft. Again, Minecraft may be amazing, I'm sure it is. But mine, far less so. Far, far less so. Yeah, I'm just over here doing my level best, and it's terribly embarrassed. Started playing Apex a couple months ago. Really bad, but it was fun. What? That's crazy. I love that for you, fam. Yeah, I haven't played Apex in like 6 weeks. Not 6 weeks. 6 months. Not for realsies. I played it here and there in that time. Whoa. Can it reach? Can't reach it. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna have to do this. That's all right. Well, we're gonna have to like pop on over here. Get that out of here. Okay. Yeah, I'm a filthy casual at Apex now, you guys. This is like a 12-step sort of thing. Admitting you have a problem. For me, it's admitting that I no longer have it. I ain't got it anymore. I'm now a filthy casual, and I am embracing me being a filthy casual. Say, I'm a bad guy, and that's okay. And that doesn't mean I'm bad. Etc., etc. I'm bad at the game now, though. That's certainly true. Once upon a time, I was a competitive Apex player, you guys. You wouldn't know it by looking at me. You wouldn't know it by looking at me, but I am. I was a competitive Apex player, and now filthy casual. It's terribly sad. It's a depressing thing indeed. But yeah, lately my shooter of choice, because I played that one for years, years and years and years. My shooter of choice has been Ark. It's not exactly a proper like shooter in the way that people tend to think of shooters, but it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. I like it. I've been pretty enamored of the trial mode since I learned what the trials are in the game. Oh, you also said enchant them with Unbreaking. I'm pretty sure they do have Unbreaking. Yeah, they do. They do have Unbreaking. They're enchanted with all the things, Luce. Sorry, my brain, like, for some reason cataloged that away as, like, I marked it as red in my brain and I moved on, and that was silly of me. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Yes, it has Unbreaking. It doesn't matter. I still break them because they are, it's heavy use down here in the mines, which of course we yearn for. We humans, especially when we're young. Children especially, yearn for them. And yeah, we're doing our level best to clear out the space. That's what we're on about. That's what we're on about. Now, Liara. Questions for you. Have you played... We just finished a game on Saturdays. Perhaps the most absurd game of all time. Of all time. And that's not hyperbole. I think it may be accurate. I think it may be true to life. Have you played a game called Thank Goodness You're Here? It's not a puzzle game per se, but it's the most feral game I have ever played. It is so unhinged. I'm still shook. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still shook. Like it was very difficult to play the game, incidentally, because it's a controller. And it's very difficult to use controller, not because I normally am a mouse and key guy, because of course I am. The game runs on controller. That's not the reason. It's because it's very difficult to use a controller, that requires both hands when both of your hands are occupied clutching your pearls, which is precisely what I was doing the entire time. My delicate sensibilities were at risk 100% of the time that we played that game, which we did for the last several Saturdays. It was a frightening thing indeed, I gotta say. Very hilarious, though. Hilarious. A lot of the shorts that have come out on my channel on Rumble side for the past several days are all from that game, and they're just tiny little snippets. And what's funny is all of those clips are just me, like, shaking my head and saying nothing. Now, to the uninitiated, people who aren't familiar with me or my work, they'll be like, why, this guy isn't saying anything. But those of you guys who know me are like, this guy isn't saying anything. Why isn't he saying anything? It's because I was so friggin' shook. That's the content. The content is, what am I even supposed to say? Yeah, just absolutely, shook. Shook indeed. So, yeah, I don't know if I recommend it. I don't know if I recommend it, because I don't know you well enough to know whether or not it's safe to recommend. It's not safe for Gus, that's for dang sure. It was certainly outside of my normal wheelhouse, I gotta say. Outside of my normal repertoire, my normal genres. But all that also is to say, because we finished that game, we're going to be starting up the next Anything But Apex title the patrons have voted on. And that is going to be next Saturday, and that is Doom. Doom, in particular, Doom... Oops, I went too far. Doom 2016. This is... I never played the original ones. I didn't. I was a tiny kid, and so that would have been inappropriate. And my parents would have never allowed it. Anywho, didn't play the Doom ones, so now I'm going to play Doom 2016. And yeah, that's the one that the patrons have decided will be my next project. And yeah, that starts up next Saturday. You can In the meantime, I got a lot of stuff to be doing. I got calls with the bonus patrons tomorrow. Get to meet with capos and above and chit-chat about the future of stuff and things. Very excited. Lots to discuss. Maybe some changes coming down the pike. We'll see. Planning for the fall, for the next term of rendezvous. If anybody's interested in signing up for the rendezvous, those start. The next term starts in September, the first week of September. And so yeah, we're doing a lot of planning to that end. Yeah. Okay, I freaking love this song. I'm kind of shook. I love this song so much. It's the Wind Waker theme. Lo-fi. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10. Oh, good. We've got another one of these. Hey. Tell you what, we're going to toss that in there, and that in there, and that in there. All of the bath salts. All of the bath salts. I just picked all those right back up, didn't I? That's a shame. And we're going to put that right back. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, we're supposed to carve. I wonder... can I carve just, like, around this thing? We're going to do this. Yeah. Okay. Can I... Why is this... Okay, it's like the tunnel. Are we getting closer to the beacon by carving this way? Because I feel like we are. There it is! I knew it. I knew it was close. I knew it! I could sense it. I could feel it. Doc! Hiya, Doc! It's good to see you. Oh. Good to see you indeed. Welcome in. Are you sure you don't want to start with the original Doom to see how far it went? It was a banger back then. Yeah. I'm told that 2016 is actually quite far back for it. For Doom. For the people who know Doom. Yeah, I've seen some of it, and I do know what it looked like at any rate. But yes, my normal principle of play the original so you can appreciate the remake. That one I'll not be doing here. Limited time to play video games and all. Limited time indeed. Doc, how are you, my friend? How's the time zones? How you feeling? How's your May? Are you done being sick? Are you over that yet? Or are you still on this, like, crazy train of, I guess I'll be sick forever? Like, what became of you, my guy? Are you done with that? Are we healed? But I feel like you should be doing the healing thing. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Tell me May hasn't done it. Tell me. I need to hear these words. So yeah, that'll be next Saturday, you guys. And I'll be playing that until I finish it. That's the plan. And it's actually kind of funny because I played all these games for a while now. And finally the patrons decided, I think the words of many were, let's give Gus something cathartic. Let's let him shoot something. Let's let him shoot something for a spell. Because my brain hurts from the last one. And by brain hurts, I mean, again, delicate sensibilities. Like, how did this game get made? It's kind of nuts. Am I not? Oh, there they are. I'm like, am I picking those up? Okay. We're not. There we go. There we go. We're going. I wish. Still recovering. May has successfully avoided me. Good, good, good. Good, 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 my dude. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that she doesn't have whatever plague you now bear. The mark. The mark of the plague. Is this? I'm just like in their fortress now. Just like, don't mind me, I found your fortress. All your base are belong to me! Oh, my dude's not running anymore because he's starving. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, we chuck all of those silly things. Ow! Hey, what the... What the... Come out of here. This dude is just like... How did you even get here? Dude, this one little hole? You gotta be out of your mind! Okay, hang on. We're gonna do something about that. We're gonna put these fancy bricks right there. I know that's not the design you had in mind. Oh my gosh. Is that a bad guy? It is. We're gonna have to shoot him. Yep, we're gonna have to shoot him. No two ways about it. Too danger to leave him alive. Oh my gosh. Hey, excuse you. Is he a bad guy? Is he after me? Is he trying to hit me? What are you... I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. I don't like it, Jasper. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna block him in. Whatever the hell is happening down here, we're gonna block him in. Oh my gosh! Dude! Get away from me! Gosh! Can't you see I was trying to box you guys in? Get out of here! I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't like it, Jasper. I don't like it one bit. So, hence the thumbnail, for those of you just joining, the world's most dangerous build, because it's exclusively in the nether. It's a pain in the keister, I gotta say. A pain in the keister. I remember the name of the nether finally. That only took like a year for me to learn that terminology, but we did learn it. Where does this go? Random dungeon area? Okay, whatever. What the heck? A treasure chest in here. Okay, an empty treasure chest. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, now you're all blocked in. Get bent, nerds. I don't know what's happening with this place, but we're gonna clear it out. Oh, there's stairs. Not anymore, there aren't. Oh, this keeps going. Okay. The hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay, listen. I don't know what this place is, but I don't like it. We do need to clear all this out, though. We do need to... It's in our way. It's in our way. It's gots to go. It's unacceptable, whatever's happening. It's in our way. So, away it goes. Away, away. We're clearing space, you guys. It's called a clear cut. Okay, it's not a selective cut. It's a clear cut. Duh. Achievements for Spirit of the North. Player plays a fox. Oh. Foxy devil. You foxy devil, you. Yeah. I'm just gonna, we're just gonna clear all this out. Gale! Oh, hi, Gale! And we call out Gale when we sees, when the eyes lays eyes. How you doing, Gale? And doing how do? I mean, guess what? Finally attempting The Witcher 3 again after all these years. Hell yeah, Gale! That's exciting. I loved it. I love The Witcher 3. I am partial to it. I am biased. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I played the crap out of it. Not when it came out. I was very late to that particular party. Yeah, I was very late to it. But it's still, you know, I guess people said that it was really buggy in the beginning. So I guess I dodged all the bugs, which is cool. That's good. That's good. We take those. We take those wins. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't you? Okay, yeah, the fact that I, like, ran into this random place over here, it ain't the best. Oh, there's a bad guy. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tells you. Yeah, you. You bad guy? You are. Yeah, get bent, nerd. Okay. Okay. We're clearing out the space. We're going all the way down to the bottom. We've already cleared out the whole skybox. Next comes all the way down, which is going to be much easier than before because there's so little space now that I gotta clear. It'll be much faster than the top players where it was just full. See this giant gap here? Makes my life much easier. Much easier. Much easier. In fact, that's the bridge right there. Yeah. So this is working out. I don't know. Oh, this is that fortress that they're always shooting me from. That's what this place is. Someone just shoot me? Someone just trying to shoot me? You're gonna regret that. You're gonna have regrets. I know they tell you not to have regrets, but you're gonna have them. Yeah, I'm gonna tear down your whole fortress. That's right, bugger to you guys. You don't even get a fortress anymore. What fortress? They're gonna be like, I'm from the fortress of... I'm sorry, where now? Where now? The fortress of non-existence. The fortress for nerds. The one that once was. That's right. That's how we're gonna say it, you guys. That's how we're gonna mock them ceaselessly. Oh my gosh. Hi. Jeepers. What is that dude just doing over here? Oh my gosh, there's bad guys everywhere. Bad guys everywhere. I don't even know where I started this little endeavor. Are you still just vibing over there? Because we don't love that. We don't love you vibing. Not a fan. Dorian! Hello, Dorian. It's good to see you, my guy. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome indeed. I think this was the way I came from. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, this is the wall. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to. Dang it. All right, listen. It's because I'm bad, you guys. It's because I'm bad. It's on account of me being bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build upward right here. So I got a ways out. Yes. All right, we've done it. We've survived. We made it. How are you, Dorian? How you doing? Good to see you. You and the Mafia are doing swell this evening, and I hope the same for you, my guy. I hope the same for you. Dorian's the dude with the otters, you guys. The otters. Go give him a look-see if you want to hear about the otters. Go do that thing. Now that I've played another big game, RPGs feel way more confident. Yes. Absolutely. I thought the same thing when you said that, Gale. I was like, yeah, after BG, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It is... Let me tell you, there is some, like, you may get emotionally invested in it as well. It does have a really robust story and characters and stuff that's going on. It's not the easiest thing to follow necessarily, but that's only because it's so easy to get distracted by, you know, side quests, as it were. By running off and chasing question marks and filling in gaps. That can be very distracting. And then you're like, what was I doing again? And that's where you get into trouble. And then it's like the story comes around, you're like, oh yeah! Why was I going there again? Who was I saving again? And it's just, it can be hilarious for that. It can be hilarious for that. But, yep. Glad that you're doing it. Ouch. I hope that you have fun. I hope that you have fun. We're gonna put in all of this junk. And we're gonna let them sort it out. Literally. Boom. Okay. Is this my door? This goes to literally nowhere. That's terribly embarrassing that there's a door to nowhere. And I fell for it. That's the door. Yes, that's the door to somewhere. Oh wait, this isn't the door. This is the door to here. Wait, they're connected now. Crap. I can't remember which door I'm supposed to take. See, look, all the layers, you guys! All the way up to the bedrock and all the way down is the plan. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I almost just pushed Alt so I could, like, lean. So my character could lean the other way. This is probably a decent way to get back in there, though, isn't it? It might actually be. It's actually pretty funny. I didn't intend for that to work out as well as it did. It just did. It just do. It just do. Oh my gosh, we weren't even close. We got a long ways to go. It's way in here. It's up here? Question mark? Is this it? Is this the area, or is it one layer deeper? Looks like it might be one layer deeper. No, I don't. No, I don't feel like we cleared out this much space, though. I don't feel like we did it. I don't know. Cass! Hi, Cass! Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. How the devil are you? Cass, you did set an alarm, you Jim. I went back afterwards and saw chat. After last night, I saw chat. Saw that you were there. Appreciate all of you guys who were there last night. Tough subject. Didn't address nearly as much as I could have, or even wanted to, but it will come up in the as a matter of course in the rest of the series. I was saying that this morning, and again at the beginning of this stream. So more to say that will come out over the course of the dating portion. We're gonna get to it, baby. It's gonna be something. Also, sorry I'm from giving you guys like crazy vertigo. Sorry. I do need to be dropping torches more often. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Best dressed man on Twitch, Gordy! Holy Gordy, look who it is! Gordy, how the heck are you? I'm doing alright. And I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. You know, doing my best. Slept like a dream last night, which is not something I've been able to say for about a week. It's been hot. But I'll take it. Like, I got to sleep well. The master class on Fridays is chugging along. Just got to spend today doing the stream this morning. Community meetings after that. Tomorrow's an absolutely full day with Mafia, which is good and bad. Good and bad. I was looking forward to a day of rest, but I don't get it. Tomorrow's the call with the bonus patrons. Call with the bonus patrons. So I will be doing that to chit-chat with them and do all the planning for September, which is pretty cool, because September will be here before you know it, you guys. Before you know it. Already got to be planning. Already got to be planning. Lots of things to prepare and trying to serve you guys. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We just got home from dinner. What was it? Tell me all about dinner, Cass. You know I want to hear the food details. Whether or not I'm fasting. I'm not fasting. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, you guys know what it is. New. We are clearing the space. Look at us. Look at us. Woo! Okay. You don't know how far over I'm supposed to go. Oh, right here. Nice! That was very close. We almost made a mess of it. We almost made a mess of things. We almost did it. Almost. But we didn't. We didn't it. Thank you for the alert. I appreciate you. Learning how to tie a necktie. Curious on which tie knot method you would suggest for me to dabble in. Always appreciate your support. Dorian, glad that you asked. The Shelby knot. I recommend the Shelby knot. Also called the Pratt knot. P-R-A-T-T. Yeah, the Shelby knot is how I do it. You know you're looking at the right one if the tie starts out inside out. Normally you lay the thing down across your neck, right side up with the seam facing down. Not so with the Shelby knot. The Shelby knot should be starting by being inside out. Yes, that's the one that I recommend. That's the one that I use because I prefer symmetry with my ties. I do not like the Windsor, single or double. There's so many of them that are just ugly because they're lopsided. They're asymmetrical. They just look lazy. And so the Shelby knot is symmetrical. It's, if done correctly, it should come out even all round and be centered, and I like it. That's the one. That's the one. Seems my system is good for 400 cubic feet. Good for containment. Oh my god. His system is working, gang. It's working! Also, my pickaxe is almost broken. You see this? You see this? And I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. Almost broke my pickaxe. Almost broke my pickaxe. And that's ridiculous. Ah! Jeez. Dude, this dude just like wandered up out of nowhere. Super heckin' rude. I mean, not out of nowhere. I guess he wandered up out of here. That's right. Now you don't get to wander anywhere. Oh, this hole goes further down. Alright. Alright. How do I get the hell out of here? I don't remember the way out. This'll do. That'll do. Also, I hear Hyrule Field, and dude, you guys, I swear, the feels that I get in playing this game, the feels that I get in hearing this music. Ocarina of Time was my first video game, you guys. I have a soft spot for it, because I was a little kid. I was too young. It was very scary. It scared the actual crap out of me. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, there's two. Hello? Explain to me how that doesn't work. Yeah, get bent, nerd. We're gonna chuck bath salts at you. Ha! Get right. Get wrecked by the bath salts. Yeah. Okay, we got the stuff. We got the things. Drive by. Huh! Haha, nerd. I don't remember which goes where. We're actually just gonna put all this in the sorter. This is the plan. Right in the sorting hat. Right in the sorting hat. We're gonna let it sort it out. Sort out the music disc. Okay, I don't know what that means. We got a music disc, you guys. Speaking of being a little kid, there's music discs in this game. Turns out, who knew? Who knew? Okay, now I gotta go down. Down to the mine. Oh, not the mine, the place beneath the mine. I really hate that those guys keep blowing holes in the floors. It's super rude. I mean, the floors need to be blown up at some point anyhow, because all of this is gonna go. But still. It's down here. This is the mine. This is the place where the farm, the mine, whatever. Also, it means I get to park my happy bum over here for 5 or 4 minutes or so. 4 whole minutes to. Did I just huck my? All right. This is why I can't be trusted, you guys. I just hucked my frickin' pickaxe on accident. That is crazy. That's crazy work. Down, down, down we go. Okay, now we sit here and we let them spawn. So, we need to put... I believe we put that in our offhand. Is that the deal? Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, now I get to catch up on chat. Now I get to catch up. Alright, let's see here. Make a model in Minecraft? Model it out in Minecraft, Loose. Now we're cooking. Had some personal stuff pop up. Prevented me from stopping by your streams. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope that the personal stuff is in hand. Hope it's nothing too egregious, Gordy. I hope. What a Shelby bot is. I always thought a double Windsor, the go-to for ties. Nope, nope, Shelby knot. Double Windsor is lousy by comparison. Nobody knows the Shelby knot. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm calling out. A Pratt knot. Got it. Yeah, taking notes. That's right. Shelby knot, Pratt knot. I believe they're the same. Yeah, so I've done my ties the same way for forever because for that reason. See, look, it's symmetrical. Depending on the material of the tie, if you got like a really thick wool tie, like a couple of the ones I picked up from Scotland, this ends up rather chunky, and that can be kind of tough no matter how tight you make it. But yes, it's symmetrical. It's the same shape on both sides, same size. That's the one. The Windsor has a hitch in it. The Windsor is always canted to one side, whether it's a single Windsor or double Windsor. Either way, it comes out lopsided, and I don't love that. I don't love that. So, yep. Yeah, let's see. We went to a Japanese restaurant for sushi. Bet. Got a bento box with Korean barbecue ribs. Okay, hamachi shrimp. Hibachi, baby. Let's go. That sounds great. Assorted tempura. Comes with miso soup. Miso soup. An appetizer. I picked gyoza. Wow. I love that, Cass. I just get sushi. If I'm going, I'm getting sushi. It's simple as that. I'm getting sushi. I like it. Me like a do da cha-cha. Da sushi. And so that's what I do. That's what I lean into. That's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm just uneducated, but Shelby knot looks like a double Windsor. Yeah, it looks like it, but it doesn't come out the same. Doesn't come out the same. Past week, I went to my local thrift store and picked up a few ties. Oh, nice. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dorian. Happy to be a part of it. Happy to help. Not to get to woe is me, but I have a funeral to go to this next weekend. What's the most sophisticated tie knot to have? Yeah. Yep, I'd say Shelby knot's an awfully good one. Also, my condolences. Hot Bride and I just went to a funeral for a friend of ours 2 weeks back, so I'm right there with you. I like the Shelby knot. There are a couple really elaborate ones where it'll braid the knot and it looks like it's braided, because it is. It can be, depending on, the material of the tie, it can be damaging to the tie if you're too tight in doing it. That's possible. There's another one that's like this spiral look to the knot. I don't love the spiral one. I like the braided one. I've never done it. I've seen pictures. It looks nice. But yeah, the Shelby knot is the go-to for me. So, tie is always on point. Thank you. I have a funeral. I want the best tie. As petty as that sounds, that's not petty. I'm not petty. What do you mean? I like sushi sometimes, but haven't been in the mood for it lately. Dang, I am 100% of the time in the mood for sushi, except when I have been sitting at the table eating sushi for over 1 hour, Cass, at which point I'm no longer in the mood for sushi, and I'm in the mood for Tums, water, though I can't drink it because I'm exploding with fullness, and so water is killing me. Yep. That's really the only time I don't crave sushi, is when I have just finished stuffing my freaking face with it. Because I eat roughly 8 rolls, 7 to 8 rolls, whenever we go. After like a mountain of mussels, baked mussels. So I'm yeah. Sorry, brother. I sound dumb. But is the Shelby not online on how to tie? Yes. That's not dumb. You're fine. It is on there. Ahmed! Hello again, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. But yeah, I'm down for sushi all the time. I just had sushi a couple weeks ago. A friend treated. We don't get to go to sushi very often because it's expensive now. We have all-you-can-eat sushi here. So, you know, it used to be $15 for all-you-can-eat sushi back in my day, and now it's like $30, which sucks. But still, you know, if you're getting all-you-can-eat sushi, fine, $30 ain't the worst thing in the world. Yeah. So a friend, we don't get to go very often was the moral of this story, but a friend was treating me and I was like, dude, I won't say no. So off we went. Deep fried squid, okay. Which I would never try. I don't know that I've had deep fried squid. Is it like they deep fry it raw? Presumably? So like the only cooking that gets done of the thing is however long it's in the oil? So is it like crunchy, but then it's chewy in the middle? See, that's my problem. That's my hang up. If it's, you got the cool crunch tempura layer on the outside, whatever, from the deep fry, but if it wasn't in there for longer than a flash fry, then it's gonna be chewy on the inside. I don't know. I don't know that I'd be down with that. I don't know. It was all you can eat sushi on Sundays. $50! Okay, no. Listen, $30 is a lot of dollars. Okay, that's why it's a very special occasion for us to do it at all. $50? Wow. The short end go to the dominant side. With the Shelby knot, dude, I don't even think about it. Which side does it go on? The Shelby knot, it only goes one way. It only works one way. For the instructions. You'll see the instructions, and so it'll only work one way. What is it? There should be picture diagrams of how to do it on the interwebs. What the heck? Why can't I remember this? Yeah, I just do it mindlessly. I just sleepwalk my way through doing it. Huh. Let me see. Huh. How? What?
I don't apologize. Take care of my family. And I refuse to be a fool.
Dorian?
Dancing on the string held by all those big shots.
I appreciate you, sir. Gifted sub from Dorian. Wow. Wow. That's kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Thank you. Online's confusing. I like to say in the before time instead of back in my day. Now, Randy, first of all, Randy, it's good to see you. Second of all, I say that about COVID. I describe the before times as being before COVID. So yes, in the before times. That's what I say. That's what I say. He said yes, it's crunchy and chewy on the inside. He also said it was a little tough at this place. Interesting. I don't know, Cass. I mean, maybe I would try it, maybe not. Can't afford to waste the space, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to risk it. I'm trying to figure it out. Some of the pictures, I don't know if it's dominant side. Let me see. Let me see what I got. Hang on, hang on. Oh yeah, the pictures are always confusing. I remember this now. Yes, the pictures are confusing. Okay, so it's inside out. It looks like the short side is on the right hand. It's... I could just tie my tie again. I'm gonna tie my tie again. We're gonna do a tie tutorial right now, you guys. Hang on. I gotta beat up these guys first. Hang on. I gotta beat up the bad guys first. Real quick, like, we already waited. They already spawned in for us. It won't do for us to waste their time. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rebuild, refresh our thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna... Alright. Yep. And almost done. Done. Boom, we did it. Look at us. We did it! Good for us. Good for us. Wait, what the hell? I don't want those. Get those out of here. Get them out of here. That's when I changed to in the before time. Hey, there you go, Randy. Great minds, all I'm saying. Also, how are you, Randy? His week's end find you. You doing okay? You got a rabbit hole over ties. Hey, listen. Tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'm gonna do, Gordy. I'm going to, excuse you. What do you get up? You shall not pass. Unbelievable. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the plan, okay? I'm going to get my pickaxe down to like a broken level again, where I need to go back down there and wait again. For 5 minutes, and then I can tie the tie then. It doesn't take long, but that's what I'm gonna do. We were already there this time, but let's see about doing it again, and then we'll do it. That's the plan. This is what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna have a tie tutorial. For any of you who are interested, you gotta stick around for, I don't know, it's like, how long does it take for me to break my pickaxe again? Like 20 minutes? Oh my gosh, that bastard! Shot him in the big toe, that's right. Get wrecked in the big toe, stupid! Unbelievable, those critters, am I right? Am I right, gang? Am I right? Get out of here, you big jelly bastard. You're not welcome in here. You're not welcome in here. Ones were like, the little squids. Oh, cut in half. The head was one piece. I got, okay, yeah. I got you, the little baby. Okay, I know what you're after, Cass. I've had them. I want to say I've had them. I don't remember thinking they tasted like much. They taste like deep fried. They taste like batter. So it wasn't like the most impressive thing in the world. I was picturing like this big ass chunk of squid. Okay, no, the little baby ones. Okay, I know what you're after. Yep. But little bento box, that sounds great. I love that for you, quite honestly. I fell. That's terribly embarrassing. I don't love that for me. How do I... Okay, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna survive. We're not dead yet, gang. We're not dead yet! Very embarrassed. Very embarrassed. And in front of all of the good-looking people... Kinda nuts, I gotta say. Kinda nuts. Did I go that far over? I feel like I may have messed something up here. I just don't recall. We're working our way down to the dead space beneath. Ah, there it is. I knew we were going to punch through here shortly. And we did. Very good, very good. I can't clear out any more of that. Okay, I'll have to deal with that later. What is this? Isn't this like deep slate? Oh, it's the Blackstone. It's embarrassing. I forgot all about the Blackstone. Forget all about it. Wife got me a new fire pit. This is the one we had was chintzy and collapsed on itself. Oh! So you got like one of them chonkers? You got one of them. Does it have like a screen on top and all that jazz? Fire pit's a good thing to have. We got our fire pit. We got our fire pit. It's a good one, it's a good one. Someday I will have a better setup for it. What I need to do is get some flagstone and build a base for it. Right now I don't have that, so it's not great. It's not great. But we'll get it set up someday. We'll get it set up someday. Flagstone ain't cheap though, you know what I'm saying? Flagstone ain't cheap. And that's because I want to put it on our back deck. And our back deck is made of Trex. Wouldn't want to do it if it were wood either, if it was just standard hardwood, like a redwood, but still, Trex melts. And so I need to put down a layer of flagstone or tile or something else so that it doesn't melt. Gotta get a heat layer. Gotta get a heat layer. Something to insulate it, to protect. Need to protect. Okay, I actually don't know where the boundary is here, and I should really find that out. Hey, look, a hole! Found it! Oh, this connects? Dude, that's exciting. That's exciting. How many layers are we gonna finish tonight? That's my question. That's my question. Okay. This is working out. This is going back to the stairs now, or it should be. Unless I'm crazy, I see the blobs over there. Pretty sure that goes back to the... Indeed, to the stairs! Wow, I almost... I was gonna say, I almost destroyed the stairs! Almost, Gus? Almost? That's embarrassing. Huck those. We don't need the bath salts. Get rid of the bath salts. So much bath salt. I do know those stairs. Hey, get that. Excuse you. Get out of here. Actually get buggered. Actually get buggered. Get... I swear. Okay, so now I need to put a base back down, and then I gotta put the stairs back down. There, that'll do. Excuse you, get off my stairs. Jeez. Crazy. It's mad. It's mad. We are actually gonna clear out all of that. Yep, okay. Good, we're cutting the space. This is very good, very good, very good, very good. It's working! It's working! Doing all this to show me how to tie a proper tie. No. You're fine, Gordy. You're fine. Glad to have you. And, you know, try and be helpful. Try and be helpful. I like how this tie turned out. This particular one. So this one's not terribly tough to do. It does take a bit of finagling. It does with all proper ties. All proper knots, incidentally. A little bit of finagling. And so, like, some people will be like, am I doing this wrong? No. No, it's not so bad. Plus, there's a benefit to this. Like, look, I don't know how often y'all wear ties. Okay? I don't know how often everybody's out here wearing ties. But you can actually, like, cheese this. You can cheat. Depending on how frequently you're going to wear it. You can just leave it tied. No reason why you need to, like, untie it. Just leave it. Leave it as is. And so it's ready to go. It hanging it in your closet somewhere, like it's a noose, and then that's it. You slip it on, tighten it up. That's what I do. That's what I do. I don't have the time. I wear ties every day, so ain't got time to be tying it all day long. Ain't got time. But Dorian's onto something with that thrift store thing, you guys. Let me tell you, there are a lot of ties out there that are just absurdly overpriced. Meanwhile, you can find basically the same looking things in a thrift shop. I would say there's a bunch of them that don't translate like super well to modern sensibilities and looks. But oh my gosh, how is this dude just like living? Why are you here? Is that gonna hit him? It did. How did he get here? He come from down here? Or did he fall down? Is he just like spawning on this? Is that something they can do? I don't love that. I don't love that. Like, there. No spawn for you in the space. No spawn. No spawn. Yeah. There we go. Get wrecked, nerds. No spawn for you. I know that this is wasteful because I'm gonna have to clear this out anyhow. But for right now, I don't need the aggravation. You know what I'm saying? For right now, plus the redstone's really easy to break later. There we go. Okay, leave me alone. No more spawning on me. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Oi. Ben ate 4 big pieces of sushi and his bento box that had rice, shrimp, and beef something. He loved the miso soup. He got spring rolls. He eats very well for an 8-year-old boy. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. That's fun too. Different types of food. You know, expand the young palate, etc. Very fun. I like it, Cass. Oh my gosh. Dude. Get out of here. That's crazy. I just finished clearing out that other spot. Now I got another one. So he just spawns here, huh? Well, we're gonna have to do something about that, aren't we? Oh, there's a staircase. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we don't need the aggravation again. So we're just gonna quickly... Nerds. Yup. Yup. That's right. You can all get bent down there. Get bent! Bunch of nerds. I was hoping he didn't like the soup so I could have more. Ah, well. Listen, a good miso soup is very savory. Very good. Hop Ride made one a handful of years back. We experimented, and it's really yummy. Getting miso was kind of a pain, though. Kind of a pain. It's not something we're going to have all the time. But, yup. Pain in the butt to find that. I want to say we tried like 3 different stores before we found miso. And it's like, alright, I guess we could have just gone to like a Asian market and got it. But nope, I think we eventually found it in Winco. I want to say that's where we eventually found it was Winco, which is pretty fun. Good old Winco. For those of you, I don't know where you guys all live. I don't know how far Winco goes, but Winco is just like, it's like Walmart but for food, exclusively. I mean, they don't, I mean, they have some basic items, but they're great. They're freaking great. Great prices. Lovely, lovely. You gotta bag up your own groceries, so there's people that I know that are like, I can't shop at Winco. I'd have to bag my own groceries. And I'm like, tie for my service uniform tied. Doesn't match for most suits. Yep. I totally get that. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a block. You're not a block. You're bad guys. Dude, what is lighting me on fire? Oh my gosh, there's another one. Dude. Ah, the hole in the ceiling. Ruined by the hole in the ceiling. Wait, where? Wait a minute. I put in a cage. How did you... He can still spawn? Well, now he can't. Jeez. That's ridiculous. And there's this big bastard over here. Hi. Yeah, right between the eyes, you nerd. Right twixt the eyes. We're gonna Legolas all of you little bitches. That's right, we're working on our archery skills. Oh, you freaking juked it. I would say good for you, you get to live, but actually no, you don't get to live. You don't, you die. You die. Yep, that's the thing. So, okay, we need to actually fill this in because they're spawning here, which is feral. No, not that one. We need to clear that out. But this top layer. This is silly. And then there's this giant open spot. Well, we're just gonna have to live with the giant open spot. I'm here, there's nothing I can do about that! Have you ever used the Not Morpheus from the Matrix hat? Is that the one with the braid? I don't remember. I don't remember what Morpheus had. Memory doesn't serve. Maybe once upon a time I could have remembered things. In the before times. Better do it. Get bento boxed. Dang, imagine though. Imagine though. Bento boxes are freaking delish. 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 Wait, did I finish? Is that the whole space cleared out? Did we do it? Wait, is that it? We had the little, like, stairs bit over here. Oh, there's more. Okay, it's right here. I was like, no shot. Yeah, indeed, no shot. Indeed, no shot. Yes. Okay, this is the corner. Over here is the corner. Over here. There it is. Okay, we got there. Over there is the corner. We've done it. Yes, we've found it. Yes, we've made our way. Oh, bollocks. Now I'm too far away from the thing. Come in. We're almost there. Give me that. Give me that boost. There it is. Give me that boost from the beacon. From the beacon. It's like bacon. Except it's not. Guts! Hello! Oh my gosh. I have arrived at the destination. And now plus Grandma Guts. Hi, Grandma Guts. Oh, this is super exciting. This is super exciting. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this. I drop content. Okay, I drop content for Guts and Grandma Guts. Very excited. Very excited. How are you? How was the rest of the trip? How was the rest of the crazy train, my friend? Huh? How'd it go? Okay, that wasn't good. That wasn't, okay, listen. This was not my finest work. Listen, this wasn't it. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Clearly, he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. He does, okay, listen. We're just bawling our eyes out over here. It's not eye drops at all, actually. It's for the state of mankind or something, I don't know. Whatever. Thank you for keeping the peepers hydrated, keeping the peepers peeping. Guts, you've caught us preparing. The pickaxe is almost broken. I will be giving a brief tutorial here on how to tie a tie. For the sake of the lovely humans who are asking, we're gonna do it. Jeez, these things actually take quite a little while to break, don't they? Kind of a little ways. Okay, why are my pockets always full of bath salts? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions. The people want to know. The people demand answers. The people wish to know. Okay. Let's get this sucker down to pretty broke did. Down to pretty broke did. How's this dude wandering around? How'd he get in here? Alright. Whatever. Dude probably spawned in the middle of the grid thing. You know, one layer down, though, I'm gonna break up the rest of that. And they're not gonna have any brick. If that's indeed, like, what they spawn on, I've learned that now, that certain enemies spawn on certain surfaces. gonna get rid of y'all's surface. No more surface for you. No more surface. Okay, let's see here. Almost to the corner. Almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target. Knew it. I knew we were close. There it is. Okay. We freaking bath salts. I swears. I swears. Okay. There. Jeez. Oh no, there's still this. Bollocks. Bollocks, I says. That's right. I did a swear, you guys. I did a profanity. And in front of Grandma Guts, too. Ridiculous. I apologize, Grandma Guts. I apologize. I should be better. I should do better. Okay. Clearing out the space. Ooh, we're almost there. Ooh, we're almost there. Oh, we're almost there. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. God, I hate the stupid things that catch me on fire. I'm so sick of them. That dude. Yeah, look, he spawned on the thing. He did. He spawned, like, on that grid. Yeah. So he spawns on this. And he just float his happy bum out. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Do I have a grid over there? No? Where the hell did he come from then? I don't know. Listen, I'm just some guy with a tie over here doing my best and suffering along the way. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Okay, we're gonna punch a hole. We're gonna clear all this out. Yes, we are. Oh, well. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Bet we did it. Is that where I'm clearing? Am I clearing all that? I don't even remember now. No, we ended up getting delayed by 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Rail traffic. We only arrived 10 minutes late. Hey, oh my gosh. These silly bastards. Dude, they do spawn in here. This is no good. And now you don't get to spawn at all. Now you die of being buried alive or something. Or something, I don't know, but it ain't you hanging out here. It doesn't look like you hanging out here. You made your bed, now lie in it. That's right. Cut off. You've been cut off, etc. Yep. That's the one. All the peepers peeping, the pickaxe picking the pile of pebbles in the peak. It's true. Why are you on fire? I'm always on fire! Always on fire. They're constantly putting me on fire. It's super rude, Luce. It's super heckin' rude. They don't even know. They don't even know what I'm trying to do out here. They don't light me on fire. Nobody got time for being on fire. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. Can't reach any of that. Okay. Now we go down a layer. One more layer. But alright, time to repair the pickaxe. Let's do it. Let's do it. So it looks like we gotta repair it every like twice per level. Unless this is reachable. Is this reachable? No, this isn't reachable. Right? What is this? None of you is reachable. None of you. Yeah, alright, that'll do. Let's go do it. Let's go get it. Screw that guy. And that guy too. That's what I'm saying. Luce gets it, you guys. Luce gets it. A man of big brain. A man o' crinkly brain. That's true. It's true. All right, we're gonna go repair this thing. Now, the way that this works, you guys, is I need to sit here and wait for the enemies to spawn in, and that takes roughly 5 minutes. So I've got 5 minutes to show you how to tie a tie. That's precisely what we'll do. Oh my gosh. It's precisely the plan. We're going to teach you guys how to tie a Shelby knot. Not just any old knot. But a Shelby knot. That's how we're gonna do it. You guys ready? I'm ready. All right, pop on over here. Pop on over here. All right. Let's do this. Let's get that off. Let's get that off. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll turn that down so we don't blow out our ears. We'll take a swig of water. We'll take a swig of Hemingway. Golly, that's yummy. Freaking Hemingway daiquiri, you guys. It's very good. It's very good. All right, Gordy, you ready? You here? You prepared, Gordy? Are you locked in? Are you sitting? Are you like, huh, we have our tie ready to go? Because you guys are going to follow along, okay? You and Dorian. You and Dorian. Oh, I learned how to do the Shelby Pratt. No, you mentioned it. Oh, now that you... Okay, well, awesome. Also witnessed your professional Gus certified way too. All right. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. Hang on. We're gonna be a bit undressed, you guys. We're gonna be in a state of undress. It's true. I don't want to be in a state of undress. All right. We'll do it for you guys. We'll do it for you guys. Gordy's not even here, though. What the heck, Gordy? Unbelievable, Gordy. Okay. The tie. The tie. We're gonna tie the tie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're just gonna have to clip it. We're just gonna have to clip it and ship it, you guys. Someone's gonna have to clip it. Okay. So, first things first. Pop your collar. Pop your collar. Pop your collar. Like you're British. Like you're back from the part of the East India Trading Company. Yes. Your high-ass collar up there. That's what, yes. Okay, so, how we do. How we do, how we does. And then you tighten it. Ta-da! See, that's the cheating way. That's like when you've already got it where you want it, you keep it there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. So we're going to back this bad boy out. Back this bad boy out. There. We've done it. You see mine's got a crease in it? You see this? That's because I don't untie it. So I leave it there. But this material is very forgiving. So yes, for the interested out there, here's how we do. I don't know if you guys can see this actually. I don't know if you can see, but short end over here on the right side. Okay, short end, short end, short. Yeah, all right. Long end way down there on the other side. Now, how this works. It depends on, one, how tall your torso is, because you want the tie end to go down to your waistline, or just above it. You don't want it to be too high, and you don't want it to be hanging down too low, and so this will determine how deep that goes, how long the thing goes, is how short this is, okay? So, short end on this side. This, I do sort of like by the buttons on my shirt. Now, this one is halfway. It goes like halfway down between these two buttons on my shirt. Shirts typically have like a uniform length where the buttons are. It's really annoying, actually, because I wish there were one that were right here. Not here and not here, right in the middle. That way you're not like freaking Burt Reynolds out here with your chest hair, and you're not like this. Yes, hello. But it seems like those are the only two options. So anyhow. So, okay, this goes down a ways. It's not quite to my belly button, but it's somewhat close. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so we'll do that. We can start we'll clip it from right here. Okay, we'll clip it from right here. A Shelby knot. This is how you tie a Shelby knot, which is symmetrical on both sides, and it's great. Okay, it starts inside out. You see the line of the inside of the tie. You want it inside out. That's where you start from. That's where it be. Most other ties are not facing this way. Most other knots are different from this. So, okay, short side over here. Now you go over that. Short side passes over. Okay. Long end then goes back up and through. It's going to wrap around this. It's going to wrap around the short side. This is actually going to get pinched. It's going to get pinched, okay? So if you take it and you fold it back on itself, look at that. You take the thing and you can't see that. If you take it and you fold it back on itself, okay, with the seam side out, okay, it's going to do that. So for a tighter knot at the top, you're going to want to hold that here and then make sure that when this goes up and over this, it pinches it facing in. So we're going to go up, over, feed that through. Now you can see that this is folded in, so this has a nice like round thing. This has a nice round bit to go over and hold snugly. You see that? Yes. Okay. And we're still holding that there. And this goes all the way around the whole deal. Okay. You see that? The big one right here. Over the whole front. And now you take this. This passes up and back through. And then this is what's going to go down and true here. So now you take this. You've got this knot right here in the middle. Okay, you're going to pass it through there. Now you want to keep the other hand here. I've not let go with my left hand here. You don't want to let go of that. You don't want it to go running all over the place, okay? You're going to end up with something like this. Something giant and ridiculous. This is what you end up with. And you're like, what the? This doesn't look like it at all. Breathe. You're okay. You're going to give this some tugging. It's not going to look great at first. You got to do some finagling, okay? Some finagling for the Shelby knot. That's what this is, Gail. The Shelby knot. Okay. You're going to give it some tugs. Now you can let go with the other hand. This is basically what you should be left with at this point, okay? But now you're going to work it. You grab the top here and you sort of do this. Kind of pinch it out a little bit, okay? And you're going to give it a squeeze right here at the base. Tug a little down here. Okay, tug, 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 tug. This, pulling on the big one right here, tightens the whole thing. It tightens the whole top bit. It tightens the knot. Pulling the little bit at the bottom, if you pull the short one, that's how you telescope the thing up. But we don't want to do that yet. So, again, we just sort of work it. You work it out like this, and then you pinch and you tug, tug, tug with the tall or with the long side again. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Et voila. A symmetrical Shelby knot. Pinch, 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 tug, tug, tug. Again, with different materials, how much you need to work with this will vary. But there you go. A perfectly symmetrical Shelby knot. Then hold this, grab the short end, and telescope it up by tugging on the short end. Up, 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 up to your neckline. Center that, tug, 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 tighten, tighten, tighten. Then you can mess with this all day long to get it to where there's a nice dimple in the middle. You can have no dimple if you prefer. Again, the material will make something of a difference here. And then you can pop your collar back down. Put your collar back down. What are you doing over here? And then you cinch it up to the top. Make sure we're somewhat centered here. Hard to do when I'm not facing the camera straight on like this. Okay, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shelby knot. Now you're experts, and now all of your ties will be symmetrical, and you never need to deal with stupid Windsor knots ever again. You're welcome, world. There you go. There you go. Like my tie to hang to my crotch. Keep all the women from staring at my packages. Right. Cover it up. What are you doing over here? Looking at this. Stop it. Keep it together. It's Biscuit. How you doing, Biscuit? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we got snaps from Cass? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got snaps. Good to see you, gang. Glad that you're all here, and glad that you guys could join me for this tutorial. Watch, watch. You watch. Watch what's gonna happen. Gordy's gonna come back and be like, did I miss it? Yes. Get fat enough. Can't do that either way. Hashtag life hacks. Wow. Biscuit out here with all of the tricks. All of the tricks. Alright, I think that's probably 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if we got them. Let's see if we did it. Yeah, it's probably gonna work. It worked. Alright, bet we did it. Now we toss those in there. Toss them in there. Good, good. Yes, excellent news, everyone. Good news, everyone. I've climbed the vine thing. So I'm here with the advice. Not good advice, but it's advice. Technically, it's advice. Technically, it counts. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, you smoke cigars? I feel like this is a dumb question. Yes, Biscuit. Yes, I do. I've had cigars on stream for a very long time. Friday night talks used to be when I had cigars. The logistics of doing so became rather difficult with this office. And I still don't have everything set up the way that I would like for that. But yes, I have enjoyed cigars on stream for years and years and years now. And I have them every Monday night with my whiskey and cigar group. Hence it being whiskey and cigar group, yes. How about you, Biscuit? How about you? I didn't mean to break that. Uh-oh. You smoke a good stogie? And in case anybody's gonna be like, oh, what's your favorite cigar? Listen, tobacco flavored. Okay, it's cigar. There's a lot of people out there like, no, this is the best cigar. It's a cigar. It's gonna taste good because it's a cigar. It's fine. You're fine. You don't gotta like try hard the thing. It's gonna be good because it's a cigar, you know? As long as the thing isn't just like, oh my word, I forgot that my pockets were full. It's making it difficult to do stairs. Now I gotta put down a block. This is ridiculous. Who broke these stairs? Who did this? It was me. It was I. Okay, there. It was I. I did it. It me. I'm the problem. It me. Oh, that's actually the stairs that go down. Wow, we're there. We actually made it to the bottom. Oh, we made it. This is it. Holy crap, we're there. We're at the base layer. Oh my gosh. This has been so much work to get here, you guys. You don't even know. Some of you know. Most of you don't even know. This has been so much work. It's coming together. It's actually happening. Oh, there's lava there. Well, listen, we need to do something about that. I don't know where that goes. I don't know, did we do it? Did we solve the lava? It's a puzzle, it's a riddle of sorts, and did we solve it? We solved it. A white whale tonight. I don't know that I've had one of those. What is it? Who makes it? Who makes it? Again, there's no let's say I'm partial to any particular brands. There's some that I like the offerings of more than others, but also some of them are just like really expensive, you guys. Even if they're like good, like hooray, they're expensive. Like Bouncing Betties of any kind by Deadwood. Any of the Bouncing Betty line, Deadwood line, or anything from Deadwood is expensive as hell. They're great cigars, sure, but they're expensive. So I'm more like, what can I get that I can enjoy for a reasonable price? Plus, I get to try a whole bunch of random cigars that way. And for those of you who do enjoy a good cigar from time to time, I'm about to give you advice that is both good and bad. It is incredible advice if you wish to enjoy cigars. It is terrible advice if you are on a budget. I'm about to make your guys' day. You ready? You braced? For those of you who smoke cigars, cigarbid.com cigarbid.com. B-I-D. Cigarbid.com. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Cigarbid is... it's where I get all my cigars from. It's freaking great. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's because I love you. Go to the Quickies auctions. And it's unbelievable. It'll change your whole life. Yep. And I go into Cigarbid not expecting to get something in particular. I go in and sort of throw it at the wall. I throw bids at the wall. I lowball every single little thing and the Quickies thing. Or, I mean, not every little thing. But I lowball basically everything. And then see what I get. I place bids where I don't pay more than, say, $3 a stick on the very high end. I'd say usually it's more like $1.50, $2 a stick. For name brand, legit... like actual big gauge cigars, not like little play cigars, not little cigarillos, whatever, though you can get all that stuff there too. It's also where you can get all your lighters, fuel, ashtrays, any swag that you want from a different company, from a roller. There's a ton that you can do. And yes, Cigarbid. So you're welcome, and I'm sorry. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. I really should go to the top layer and then cut down where the edges are again, huh? I always forget to do that. Hello? Can I please? Can we please? Hello? Oh, Fuente, Opus X, Forbidden X, Temple de Oro number 13. I have heard of the Opus X. I know the Opus line. I am familiar with those. Is he just like spawning in here? Because I thought I got rid of his little thing. He just gets to spawn in here for free, huh? I don't love that. I don't love that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We gotta punch the corners. We gotta... There's a cliff over here somewhere. We just gotta be mindful of it. Yeah, indeed. There it is. Found it. I found it. We gotta get it back to our beacon over here. Let's see, can I reach it from here? Wow, I did. Just barely. That's crazy. Smoke cigars and plants totally filter all the toxins. Yeah. Yup. Exactly right. White whale not being the name. Oh, your white whale. Oh, I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, the white whale. That makes sense then. The Opus. I've heard that about people saying the Opus is a white whale of cigars. Once in a lifetime type of experience it was to get my hands on one. I see. Tobacconist in my town that rolls stogies in store. Sells tobacco, really nice pipes too. Yep, we have several here in Reno. We know the owner and his whole family back in wherever the hell the family's from that I can't recall off the top of my head. But yeah, we've got the whole fam dam. We've had them on call before. We know the rollers. We know the growers. We know all them. It's pretty fun. It's Ruiz's here in Reno. And he's got several locations. He bought out like Tinderbox and several others. We've got a bunch of cigar shops. We got a bunch of them. We are rather spoiled, but I also don't buy them from there. I buy them from Cigarbid. Again, I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Two things can be true, you guys. Two things can be true. And cigarbid.com is just amazing. Yeah, I'll never buy more. I'll never spend more than $2-3 a stick ever again because Cigarbid. Cigarbid is magical. It's a magical place where magical things happen. Like me getting, you know, a nub for $1, nub for $2, a Drew Estates 1990, and the 1990 classics for $2. You know, and anything else that I want, basically. And so I get a lot of goodness. A lot of goodness, I must say. And it's also how I get to try so many different cigars. I get to try so many different cigars because of this. So I'll get samplers on there. I get boxes. You name it. That way I don't need to commit to a box if I've never tried one before. Or, because they're so cheap, I can get a box that, again, comes out to $2 a stick. And it's like low risk. Low risk if it's not amazing. So, big fan. Big fan. Big fan. But what's on there changes too. It always changes what's on offer. So each day will be a different set, different auctions, different options of what you can get, different. So you can experiment. Oh, look at this place. This is what we were trying to connect it to over here. So this works out. This works out. If you can get your hands on any of the Temple de Oro line, do it. Wrapper was gold. Oh my gosh. Or the tubo, that is. Oh. Temple de Oro. I don't know. I'd have to check. Cigar Bid, it gets like everything. Cigar Bid, I've had people like, well, surely they won't have pinkies out, pinkies out. And I'm like, I don't know, you can go look though. And they're like, what the? Why is it on here? And then they place bids. So, yeah. We got a handful of people who were very particular about the ones that they wanted. And they were like, well, I have to go to a specialty place. And I'm like, okay, I don't... And the Cigar Bid had them for a really reasonable price. I'm like, how much do they normally cost? Like, you can get Padrones in there, which are normally like, you know, depending on the one you're after, of course, $30 a stick, something to that effect. And you can get them on there for cheaper than that. So if you're willing to buy them at their retail, you'll certainly be able to afford them at the auction prices, even if they're above my price range. And my price range being $2 a stick, $2.50, $3 a stick, something like that. That's my price point that I'm happy to pay. If not, I ain't gonna pay it. It ain't that deep for me. It ain't that deep for me. Chuck all of those in the trash. That stays. And that goes in the trash. Dude, are pork chops, like, not as, like, satiating or something like that? I feel like I'm eating a crap ton of these things. Am I crazy? Get out of here. What are you even doing down here? Not welcome. Not welcome. Die? Get away. There. You stay over there. Wounded. Yes, wounded and bleeding out. You terrible beastie. You blob of goo. You ridiculous creature. You fell beast. Yes, fell indeed, fell indeed. Fell monsters. Fell monsters. Again, I just need to keep an eye on my pickaxe because I tend to break them. It's very dangerous. Very danger. Temple de Oro was an unexpected drop from Arturo. There's a lot of mystery around how they even managed to make it happen. Most any retailer got was 2 boxes. Most got 1, if any. Interesting. How much they charge per stick then? So if it's a limited run, any limited runs, obviously those are special and are treated a little bit differently, of course. But anything that's not like a limited run, I've seen basically everything show up on Cigar Bid. I've seen all kinds, all different price points. What the hell is that? Okay, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. You, what the hell? Get away. Jeez. That's, weird little critter. We get rid of the bath salts. A zombified piglin. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know what that means, but he killed it. Hey, look, we found the fortress thing again. Not of solitude, because it's filled with bad guys. A box is going for 1,500. That makes sense then, if it's a limited run. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I've had a bunch of weird, like, special cigars. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I like me a good cigar, don't get me wrong. Like, I especially appreciate if they're well wrapped and not falling apart. Like, I get it. There is a distinction between a 10-cent cigar, MSRP, and a $40 cigar. There is. But it's usually in the wrapping. It's usually in, you know, it's solid leaves very often, as opposed to the bits that fall apart in your mouth. Otherwise, it's tobacco. And you grow your own tobacco if you want to be fancy about it. Or otherwise, it's tobacco. So most of the time, you're paying for the label. But if it's an infusion, if you're going for something special, sure, there's some proprietary stuff with infusions. It's soaked in a nice brandy. Okay, well, you're not going to get most of that. And that's particularly true once your palate is bastardized, right? Once you get that smoke going, you're not going to appreciate most of that nuance anyhow. So, for me, it's more about pairing a good whiskey with a cigar. Because again, once your palate is bastardized, it changes how you experience whiskey. That's what pairings are. That's how tasting is. That's how all that world goes. And so, if you guys have never had like a peated scotch, for instance, and you're like, no, I don't like them, they taste like a campfire, well, try having them after a cigar. Try having them with a cigar, and it'll totally change your life. You'll see just like it changes your entire palate, and all of a sudden, that thing that was way too smoky to drink before, now it tastes like candy. It also takes rather mediocre whiskeys and makes them taste great. You can take a Buffalo Trace. You can take a Buffalo Trace and make it taste fabulous with the right cigar pairing. Oh, wait, isn't this thing I want? Yeah, it's the thing I want. We gotta get rid of something. How about that? Bet. Okay. Gotta go empty my pockets. Empty my pockets. Gotta do it. Excuse you. Hey, you. Get out of here. What are you even doing? This is my house. What do you even... Hello, please? Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. Jeez. Oh, it's ridiculous. Boo. Cigar bit doesn't have any validades. Well, not today. Did you search? I would say use the search and something may pop up. But yeah, I check the quickies. They have different auction types. And I've had success with really all of the auction types. There's some that I prefer over others, and I prefer the quickies one. Basically, things go up for bid or whatever, like once per day. And gotta get some sleep. And I just, again, see what they have, see what I'm okay with the prices for, and then right before, very important, everything closes. So in the 10-15 minutes before all the bidding closes, then you put in your bids. Put in your bids for whatever you want at prices that you're happy with. Lowball everything. And then be pleasantly surprised 20 minutes later when you win. Another hack for it is there's an option once you make an account. It takes an email address. You make an account and you go into your account settings and choose that if you want something shipped, you want it all shipped like once per week. Otherwise, because the expensive bit is they charge you for shipping. It's not that expensive, but it's still an expense. So you need to factor that into the cost per stick, right? Because that is a factor. It's not nothing. It's not much, but it's not nothing. And so, I guess I... There. Yeah, there's a hole. There's a hole. We did a hole. We broke it. Anywho, so you say ship once per week. Okay? And then you do all of your bidding 1 week. Okay? Give it 5 days or whatever. Place all your bids. See what you win. And then it all ships together. And you only pay for shipping once. Do you see? So then you spread load the cost of that shipping. Because then the shipping is a fixed rate. The shipping isn't per item, the shipping is a fixed shipping cost to where you are from their warehouse. And so you can either pay, you know, $5 shipping or whatever it is, for a single box, or you can win on 20, 30 items, as I have accidentally done in the past, and then they'll ship them all together in a big-ass cardboard box, and it's the same price. And so you spread load that shipping cost over the entire batch, and so then you do your do it in batches. You do your bidding in batches, and I am due to do so again because I'm out. I'm nearly out of smokes. I've got a couple special ones that I'm holding back for special occasions, but yeah. Otherwise, I smoke them. I go true them every Monday. Because I got my whiskey cigar group on Mondays. So yeah. I'm gonna... Is this like a hole? Is this just a solid... I don't know. You know what? We're gonna take this. That's embarrassing. I got bamboozled. Dude, and this is with the... That's interesting. This is with, like the fastest mining pickaxe that there is. With the boost from the beacon on. This is taking a long ass time to cut through. That's crazy. Well, whatever. We're cutting truer. Down Chicos. On a good hygrometer? Yes, absolutely I do. Everything I've had access recently has been embarrassingly inadequate. I definitely got you. Hang on. That is a great question. That is something I can absolutely speak to. Damn. Great question. A solid hygrometer, for those of you, for the uninitiated, those are humidity meters. They measure relative humidity, which is incredible. I talked to you guys about relative humidity a couple streams ago. And talked about how it's different. There's absolute humidity, whatever. And so yes, a good hygrometer. Hang on. Let me tell you for certain which one I've got. Let me pull it up. I have 2 of them. They're a tiny bit pricey. They're a tiny bit pricey, but they last forever. And they're super stupid accurate. Totally worth. Totally worth. Oh, they changed what they look like. Oh, I was like, that's not it. Yeah, it looks different now. Okay, it's by Cigar Oasis. It's called the Caliber 5. I have the Caliber 4. Interesting. Yeah, the Caliber 5. C-A-L-I-B-E-R. Caliber 5. But it's a Roman numeral 5, so Caliber V. It's $30. $30 for this little tiny thing. And it's super stupid accurate. It has a magnet on the back. We have 2 of them for different parts of the house. Accuracy for cigars and accuracy for plants. Very important. So yeah, it's on Amazon. $30 on Amazon. Caliber 5. Yeah, Oasis. The Cigar Oasis. Yeah, Oasis Digital Hygrometer. Yeah, it'll have the temperature and the percent humidity on there. Thing is great. Thing is great. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Some of you are like, I didn't sign up for cigar information. Yes, you did. You signed up to deal with me, and sometimes that includes hearing about cigar stuff. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Recently had to replace mine. The last 3 have got completely wrong, impossible to accurately calibrate. Yep, nope. I love these. And that's because my plants need very accurate percentages. Like, I mean, cigars do too. Several of my plants require very precise humidification care. And so, yep, they're great. They're also really fast. For those of you unfamiliar, the uninitiated out there, hygrometers usually, the cheaper ones, have a pretty slow reporting rate. And that is, they don't respond right away. They, like, take the temperature of the room. They take the read of the room every 60 seconds, every 2 minutes, something like that. That's very, very common for them. This one updates, not in real time, but in, like, 5 or 10 seconds or something like that. It's freaking great. It's great. What is that? There's something behind that grate in there. Creepy. Creepy little place that we are going to fill in. Yep. Because we don't need the aggravation of whatever the hell is happening down there. Am I right? Am I right? We want this brick, though. The brick is kind of cool. We got an aesthetic going now. Not that. Get rid of the bath salts. Yeah, caliber 5, huh? I'll have to get another one of those, actually. I'll have to get another one. We could always use more. Yeah, that's right. You can't run on the fence posts, huh? Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Can I... Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. What's with the little spirally bits? You guys see the little spirally bit that comes off? What is that? Little, like, magically swirly bits that come off when I break those? What does that mean? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. As we are also streaming on Twitch, perhaps we either mix I have plants that need specific humidity or clarify what type of plants we're talking about here. Ah! Well, fortunately, I have streamed on Twitch for a while now, and I have actually streamed all of the plants that I have here on Twitch. Any tropical plants need very precise humidities. And yeah, no, I definitely don't deal with any of that ridiculousness. I have never done a drug a day in my life, and I have no desire to. Thank you very much. That was not because the Marine Corps told me I couldn't. So, yep, no thank you. No thank you. But speaking of us still being on Twitch, my friend, soon here, I'm going to have to get behind the paywall. Soon, TM. I'm thinking we switch over to Rumble Premium, you guys. And we have Rumble Premium exclusive. I think actually we'll do that here. What I'll do is, as soon as this pickaxe needs rebuilding, which is soon, I'll go down there and we'll switch on over to Rumble Premium. So, if you don't have Rumble Premium, consider getting Rumble Premium. Oh, I broke the thing. Damn, that's embarrassing. It's over here. Ahem. Consider getting Rumble Premium. It's the best way to support this project. It's the best way. It's over on Rumble. Click on the button on my channel, on any of my stuff. I get credited with it. Rumble takes like none. They literally take none. The payment processor takes their like 3%. Rumble takes 0. And yeah, best way to support this project. Plus, then you get behind the paywall for my content, and behind the paywall for everybody else's content. So all the creators you see here, and all the rest of the creators out there, no matter what they do, no matter what genre of stuff they tackle, you get behind the Rumble Premium paywall on all of those channels for that one price. And it totally supports this project. Or you need to have a sub to this channel. And like Dorian gifted a sub earlier. And so, like that. If you guys don't have a gifted sub, you know, there's subs just like on Twitch. $5. Except I think Twitch is $6 now, I heard. So you get one of those, and then you get access behind the paywall. That's right, you won't need to change a thing. You don't need to adjust your television set. If you're on Rumble, you don't gotta do anything. just keep on keeping on. You just keep on watching. We will raid out on Twitch. And then YouTube is just going to end. But yes, if you're not following on Rumble, follow on Rumble. If you're not following on Twitch, follow on Twitch. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. Rolling out content, shorts, long form type stuff. Streams, obviously, on all the platforms. Trying to create something worthy of you guys here. Between the silly and the serious. And the Mafia Community Discord, it's pretty swell. Biscuit's there, so that tells you quite a lot, actually, about the caliber of human that you can expect to find. A high caliber indeed. A high caliber indeed, and we're lucky to have him. Lucky to have him. Also, Dizzy joined. Wow, my pickaxe is in danger. See, I get distracted. I get distracted, you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys to everybody who has welcomed the new joins, by the by. Means an awful heckin' lot. Make them feel welcome. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the things. Don't forget, you can also like on YouTube. You can like the video on Rumble. You can like the video on YouTube. That helps get us in front of more eyeballs. That helps with algorithm things. So, yeah. Yes, yours guys. Yeah. I wouldn't advertise that it might be detrimental. Nope, I am absolutely going to advertise that. Biscuit's on the way now, guys. Biscuit is in the house. Biscuit is in the Discord. Biscuit has landed. That's exciting news. Exciting news indeed. I'm excited to have you. Excited indeed to have you. Okay, so we are going to pop on over here. It's true, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the paywall thing. Woo, woo. So again, consider following on Rumble, and then you can watch on over there. If you don't have a sub, pick up one of them subs, and you get access to all the stuff and all the things. Next normal stream will be on Tuesday in it. I fully expect to play Apex then, so I hope that you guys will join for that. Hope you guys will be there for the goodness. Apex, they're apparently buffing Pathy. They're bringing back my boy, which is crazy because they nerfed the crap out of him years and years ago, and then they just kept doubling down and nerfing him more and more and more. And it's like, quit it! They kept spitting on his dead body. It was crazy. So, yeah, apparently Path is coming back on Tuesday, and I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see. Is it all a hoax? I mean, I hope not. I hope not. I hope that it's actually good. I hope it. I hope it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I want to raid Troy. I want to raid Troy on Twitch side. So if you guys are here and you are on Twitch side, I would be grateful if you guys would copy the raid message or make your own. Do you? And then show some love to Troy. I never asked anybody to blindly follow. You do your own vibe check. But if you want to stick around after that, stick around. And if you don't, don't. You have already done me and the Mafia community kindness by going along. But yes, the rest of tonight's stream will be on Rumble exclusively. Rumble exclusively. So make sure you pull up a tab. Pull up a tab. I'm going to mute the game because I don't want to be hearing all of that ridiculousness while I'm doing this. But Troy is a lot of fun. Troy is really good at shooters. Okay? He's really good at shooters. What's funny is, don't be fooled by his, like, super chill and, like, slow demeanor. Dude can click on pixels like absolutely nobody's business. He absolutely can click on pixels. Oh, wait, is he allowing raids right now? Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. I may have gotten ahead of myself here. He's not doing gamering. I got ahead of myself. I don't want to step on what he's doing. I don't want to step on what he's doing. Dang it. All right, they're going to risk... Ooh, we can see Whiskey. We can go see Whiskey. Whiskey. Whiskey's a gem. He raided us last week. We got to meet a handful of folks. Came along with him. We got to meet Ember. We got to meet Fuzzy. So yeah, I love raiding this guy when I get the chance. Fellow Marine. So, you know, we got to take care of ours. Take care of our brother. Take care of our brothers. Okay, Whiskey Redbeard. Copy the name here. If Twitch leaves you behind, this is where you're going. This is the name. That's where he can be found. He's playing 7 Days to Die, which I've never played, but I know a bunch of you guys have, so I don't know. Do your own vibe checks. Again, never ask anybody to blindly follow. but he's a swell dude. Nice as hell. Hospitable as hell. And so I hope you guys will go say hi. I hope you will. I hope you will. And then, yeah, you're going to continue on Rumble. We got another hour and a half of stream. Pretty exciting. And then be on our merry way. Yes, streams on Tuesday. We've got more of the Relationships Masterclass next Friday. All of those things. Big thanks to everybody who made all this possible. Between the silly and the serious, any good that comes from this project can be traced right back to the feet of all of you who sacrificed to make it happen. And that in particular includes the public patrons, the folks who've gone above and beyond that $5 a month, whether it's through Rumble, Coffee, or Patreon. Especially large thank yous are in order for Aki, Leanne, Gail, Goose, Mammy, Kira, Abby, Tink, Helly, May, Karma, Pencil, Pre, Ryan, Mouse, Trosky, Pell, CJ number 1, and Zin. Thank you guys. Means an awful heckin' lot. An awful heckin' lot. Now, for the rest of you who are going to be continuing on with Rumble, now is a good opportunity as we go behind the paywall here to use the restroom, avail yourself of the facilities if you must needs, and then we're going to get back at it. We're all going to get back at it. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm going to be raiding and fading with Sir Whiskey. I'm not going to be hanging out, so I hope that you guys will let him know who sent you, so he's not like, where'd you, what the hell? Because I'm going to be continuing behind the paywall. That's the plan. So, what will it look like? What will it look like on the other side of all this business? What will we get up to in the days yet ahead? What will we find over there doing the stuff and the things? Well, come and see. Come and see. And as ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision.
Work my whole life.
Hell, he just picked up that sub. There it is.
My family.
Now he's behind the paywall.
And I refused.
There it is.
Fool.
Thank you, Dorian, for hooking it up.
Down the string held by all
It means an
ropes.
awful lot. An awful lot. All right. Come and see, gang. As ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision that you don't regret. Hope you guys will join me on Rumble for the rest of the stream. In the meantime, I wish for you each marvelous evenings, mornings, wherever ye be. And I will see you on the other side.